It was in November of 1966 that sightings of the strange creature that would later be dubbed the Mothman would begin. In West Virginia, 5 men claimed to see a strange winged man flying over their heads while digging graves in a cemetery near the town of Clendenin. 3 days later, near the town of Point Pleasant, the creature was spotted by a group of friends as they were driving their car. When they reported it to the police, it was described as a large gray creature with glowing red eyes that reacted to their headlights. Several more sightings of a man-sized creature with glowing eyes and wings would spring up around the small West Virginia town over the next few months. People reported strange noises in the night, the disappearances of pets, and odd phone calls. Over a year later, in December of 1967, the Silver Bridge, a busy stretch of road that connected Point Pleasant with Gallipolis, Ohio, collapsed. The tragedy took the lives of 46 people. It was only after this event that people began to possibly see the connection with this strange creature and the events of that day. Believers would dub the creature the Mothman. Some believed that it was an omen, a warning of the terrible events that would soon happen. Others thought that it was possible that the strange creature was somehow responsible for the act. The sightings and events surrounding Point Pleasant during that winter would go on to become a novel titled The Mothman Prophecies that would chronicle John Keel, a ufologist, and his investigation into the events. The book would later be turned into a feature film in 2002 starring Richard Gere. Even though it was born out of tragedy, the town of Mount Pleasant has turned the Mothman phenomenon into an annual festival that began in 2002, using it to draw in tourists and truth seekers alike. A statue of the creature was even created in 2003. Now, if history has taught us anything, it's that even one strange event can spark those who believe in things that science and nature can't explain. So if the sightings of the Mothman had only been during that brief period, people would still be investigating them. However, this was not the only time that the Mothman may have appeared. In September of 2001, the World Trade Center in New York City saw a terrorist attack that would destroy both towers. It was only afterwards that supposed reports began to come out that 5 days before the attacks, people had reported seeing a strange, large, flying creature around the towers. Further rumors stated that on September 11th, people had caught a glimpse of the creature through the smoke and destruction. In 2007, the I-35 interstate collapsed in Minnesota, killing 13 people and injuring 145. Once again, after the tragedy, rumors began to surface that a month before the event, people had sighted a large, flying creature over the bridge. Jump forward to Mexico in 2009. A recent outbreak of swine flu began to spread through the town of La Junta. Prior to this, people had reported to see a large, hairy creature with massive wings. The creature was heard in an orchard near the town cemetery and supposedly even chased a young student. It should also be noted that reports indicated that the Mothman was seen over the town of Pripyat before the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. However, it was proven that no such claims were ever made, and the rumors came from the Mothman Prophecies film, but never actually happened. So, what is the Mothman? Is he a harbinger of doom, or possibly a supernatural creature that tries to warn us of coming disasters? Maybe it's simply drawn to areas where deaths will soon occur. There is no documented proof of the Mothman, not even so much as a blurry photograph. The standard scientific explanation is that it's a breed of heron or other large bird. But if the rumored reports of the creature's sightings at these places of pending disasters is accurate, one begins to question why herons seem to show up at places where doom is imminent. Thank you so much for watching this Tales of Earth video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next.